A striking feature about Albert Einstein's so-called miracle year of 1905, which celebrates its 120th anniversary this year, is that his five seminal papers were a remarkable combination of rederivation of what was already known in terms of mathematics and splendidly original ideas about time, quantum mechanics, Brownian motion, and so on. As part of my upcoming documentary about 1905, here is that bit where Professor Clifford Will, a well known physicist and an expert on Einstein, describes it.
This is beyond inspired. I would call it almost preternatural that someone, forget the age, 26 is a pretty callow age, to come up with some, as you mentioned, each paper transformed some part of physics, and five together basically appended physics as we understood. This is
Yeah.
extraordinary, isn't that?
Yeah, I mean, I try to explain some of this when I teach. For example, I've taught courses for non-science majors over the years, and try to help them understand what this, for example, the special relativity papers were about. And one thing I tell them that, if you read those original papers and look at the equations, almost every equation had appeared in other papers. He rederived a lot of things that were already known to Lorentz and Fitzgerald and Poincaré. In some ways, he didn't add much new to the overall mathematics. What he did was change the way we think, and particularly about time. He did something that no one was really willing to do, and that was to think about time as something that clocks measure, not as something that was handed down to us by Newton. And that really freed him to really to get this new picture of space and time together. So, it was an amazing too. He did what no one else dared to do or could think to do. That was just the way he was. And then, of course, he turned to the quantum, and he turned to atomic Brownian motion, and sort of applied the same free thinking that he was used to those problems, and came up with a key new idea. Again, not that much was new in terms of the mathematics, but he taught us a different way of thinking about these problems.